back. I hope my voice is being recorded properly this time. Okay, so this gives me a little bit of a chance to do a kind of a soft reset the way I want to do this Let's Play. I'm going to try to stay in character for the majority of my playthrough, unless I need to maybe do an aside like this as a kind of narrator. Alright, so let's get started. Alright. It looks as if I've gathered a good bit of power about myself. I've got armor. I've got various incantations. Let's put them to some use. Let's see where these fools want me to go in order to get from them what I need. Which is, I don't know what. Doesn't matter. Alright. Quests. Ah, yes. Yes! Of course, I've got to go see one of my erstwhile brethren. Well, let us embark upon this quest, fools. I forget if it's daytime or nighttime, if it's morning or not. Anyway, let me see what else I need to do here. I've got the spear. That's alright. Spear of the ancient hero. Silent Weaver, there we go. That's what I want to be equipped with for now. Always remember to run. And do I have an axe? We'll find out in a moment. Believe it or not, I'm going to need a lot of wood. It's beneath me to have to chop this wood myself. You'd think that I would be able to provide myself with a minion to do it, but alas, I have been bereft of such luxuries in this wretched place. That's a problem for another day. I'm pleased to see that I actually have an axe on hand. Alright. Now to unlimber myself from these various items that I have no need to drag around with me like some sort of vagrant. I should sell these things to these fools. They like these trinkets. Let's see if that wretched lady at the front would be willing to buy this garbage off of me. Is she there? Yes, excellent. You there, wench! Buy this trash.
Tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins.
Huh?
And who might you be? You don't look like one of them.
I'm not. Calm down.
If it weren't for their stupid rules, I'd punch you in the face, you patronizing jerk. Get lost.
What?
What did I tell you? Leave me the hell alone.
Oh. We got off on the wrong foot. I'd like to sell you some trash.
Huh. That's a first. I don't put much stock in heartfelt apologies as a rule. So what do you want?
This...
Why don't you try again, Silver Tongue?
What
did I tell you?
It's going to cost me some money, I can see. Let me try this again. I'm not very good at apologies. You don't have to apologize to the dead. You just tell them what to do.
I'm waiting.
Would you, like this? Does this say, "I'm sorry," quite loud enough?
That, I must admit, is the universal language of apologies. Especially among us merchants. You're forgiven.
So what are you so angry
I've
about?
had just about enough of dealing with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away. There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it.
This whole
And
place
here's
stinks.
a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
They should probably call this place Castle Bullshit. Oh, am I?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Do I look like a messenger? What's in it for me?
Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
What do you mean by wares? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have access to the captain.
Right. What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know? They don't want anybody to know, but I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Well, maybe there's something else I could help you with.
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right? Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
I completely understand. And I'm interested.
There's a woman from the tribes called Nest. She's my supplier. At least, I think she's still working for me. I haven't heard from her in a while. And she was supposed to bring me some really precious cargo. Something the captain wanted me to arrange.
All right.
You still up for an adventure?
I'm all for it.
My guess, and it's only a guess, is that at some point she must have been somewhere around the bay. That beach near the whale's tooth. Rumor has it that Bromar No-Face and his thugs are fond of that place, which wouldn't be good news for Nest.
No face. All right. Well, that's all I needed.
Good luck. And don't worry, I'll pay. No matter whether she's dead or alive. Just let me know what happened. And bring back the cargo if she still has it.
Oh, and by the way, I've got some junk for you to buy. Sell. Let's go here. Buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy that, and buy that. Now, I think I'd like to do some sketching. So let's do that. Not sure why. Maybe it's an artistic release, a way to express myself in a less destructive way than raising the dead. And I'd like to see a little farther. Might be good to know what's coming before I dive in headlong and find myself overwhelmed. Excellent. Now. Oh, I see they put this poor fool in the stocks. Hello, fool.
You're the reason they put me in.
Yes?
You just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard your own mother won't recognize you.
Oh, yeah?
Come a little closer so I can spit in your face.
Well, that was necessary. You're drunk. You did this to yourself.
Nobody asks your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world.
You've still got a job to do.
Huh?
Why,
Maybe
I can alleviate you of this boredom by making you a minion. Strip that flesh off your bones.
But all is no
You wouldn't have to worry about drinking or boredom ever again. And you'd be a fine guard.
Delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
No, I need this as a crafting reagent. But, Alright. I'm giving you one of my wine. I could use this for something better, but it might be useful to have a dummy who's not mad at me.
I knew it, my friend. I knew we could get along. You're the best, you know.
Well. Did I learn how to make the shit pie? I don't remember. No. Oh, he's not here. Is it nighttime? Everybody seems to be packing it in. No? Morning? Anyway, I guess I'll come back. Off we go. Out towards adventure. Don't take a tumble off of here. I would want to break my leg. Alright. Ah. Here. Here's the one that perhaps knows more about this supposed necromancer. You! Tell me what you know.
Oh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
No, you haven't. Are you Marg?
It depends on who's asking and why. Now, get it. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
Excellent. You have a problem with the undead?
I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest.
I see.
So I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever had.
Yes.
So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands.
You don't say.
Here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
Well, I'll find out what's happening.
Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
That's quite impossible. Goodbye, Marg. All right. Forward. No, that's not a caster's tools. Here we go. All right. We'll see what this problem is. Ah, let me use my new tool. What can I see? Oh. Yes, indeed. There are undead. Bony ones, too. Doesn't seem as if my bleed magic will work on them. But I'm sure they'll burn. Everything burns. Yes. Excellent. There's one down. Nothing behind me. Add that skull to my collection. Right. Hello, fool. If you won't serve, you'll burn. Don't try to sneak up on me. Yes. Yes. I would prefer to have my own minions doing my bidding for me, but you know, we can't get everything we desire. Yes. Reminds me of home. Mist, Gothic architecture, trapped and unable to leave a horrible place. Can't remember the name. For copyright reasons. Alright. Excellent. More crafting reagents. Come here, Bony One. If you won't bleed, you'll burn. Oh. These ones could bleed, but I might as well charge up this cube. overwhelming. You wait until I get my own minions. There'll be a reckoning. Ooh. Ethereal cobweb. Excellent. I shall need to find more of that. Well, might as well take the free healing. Oh, what could be in this encampment? Culinary Madness with Rumpelt, Part 3. The Struggle for Locality, a tale in every dish. Author Rumpelt Finini. Seafood dominates the southern diet, a product of tireless fishermen and the fine craftsmanship of net makers. At the renowned fish market near the village of Seawall's Crypt, I saw their dedication firsthand. During a day on the sturdy boat named Costa, I heard tales of the sea monster, a beast with scales so hard that Ionas, a determined fisherman, shattered harpoons against it until the creature devoured him. This inspired my recipe, Sea Monster. The fisherman also spoke of how would you pronounce that? Maruk? Sea maidens sent to lure men with their songs, dragging them into the abyss. Their legend became the theme for my sea dessert. Danger and wonder lie in these waters, reflected in the stories and flavors of the South. Damn good fish. Excellent. Perhaps we can craft that. Anything else in here? Fools? Nothing? 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 Ah, there we go. Carrot and a spoon. And a wood axe. I can see that I won't need to be carrying these things, though. Too many wood axes. Anyway. Perhaps we can cook some of these fine things. Ah, yes, damn good fish. Baker's Fair. That's right. There we go. And damn good fish, damn it. Excellent. Hunter's stew. Ah, yes. And now, to increase my power. Spirituality. Yes. And skills. Excellent. The problem is I don't have any summons yet, but I anticipate gaining them sooner rather than later. But for now, let's continue with just increasing my capability to cast. Yes, we'll do that. It's no good if you can't actually utilize your power. Now, onwards into the crypt. Ooh. Well, this seems like an odd occurrence. Excuse me, may I read your book? Adventures of the Swan Knight. The Swan Knight stirs, consciousness returning as he surveys the grim scene. His loyal steed lies lifeless nearby, its golden mane matted with blood, eyes wide and empty. Rising to his feet, the knight declares, "My steed is fallen, my shield shattered, and my armor torn. Yet so long as my sword can be raised, I shall not falter." A blood-curdling inhuman war cry pierces the forest. The sound chills the air, testing even the bravest heart. "The Picts," thinks the Swan Knight. "They've found me." From the shadows, the savages charge, their spears poised to strike. The knight stands firm, unyielding, ready to face them. The first Pict lunges, spear aimed at the knight's heart. He deflects the blow with his blade, and strikes true, felling his foe instantly. The second he impales through the chest and lung, the blade emerging crimson from the savage's back. The third hides behind a wooden shield, but a mighty swing shatters it and spills the warrior's skull, ending the skirmish in a shower of splinters and blood. Excellent. My knowledge increases. Hello there. Why, you don't look so good.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it.
Well, I'm sorry.
You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you.
Depends on what you need them
people
for.
started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this.
Well, I need to enter this crypt.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who came before us should be preserved.
No, yes, of course.
I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course.
Who's doing the
It's
upkeep?
constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
Or any ears at all. Anyway, I need to keep going, so here you go.
Bless you, kind stranger. Those old bones are not what they used to be. Here, just take the key. Be careful, though. There's evil dwelling in those crypts.
I'll keep that in mind.
And I hope I don't need to remind you not to rob any graves. It's terrible.
Oh, I'm not here for that
I'd rather
kind of
deal with the
thing.
complaints.
Excellent. I'll talk to you another time. Right. Ah, yes, feels like home. Home again. What have we got here? These little cretins. Oh, he dodged! Never seen that before. Oh, more than one. Not good. Stay down. Bony boys. You should be at my command. Oh. This is a problem. Does this work yet? Not enough. Not enough charge. Oh. Oh! I think you're the first person I've ever seen come around and actually help do something. You are useful. Excellent. Ah. What a pleasant surprise. Alright. Perhaps if I bring you over this way. Of course, you move about as quickly as a dead man. Oh well. You tried. And that's commendable. Alright. Forward then. What's this? We'll have to try to get up in there. Some way. Bony boy. Is this considered robbing a grave if I take the carp? How about this? Excellent. No mugs, thank you. We don't need that kind of rubbish filling off bags. should eat something. Get a little vitality back. Another book. The Avalon Crimes. Number 26. What happened in Borough. Nothing puzzles history enthusiasts as much as the motives behind the famous crime that took place in Borough almost half a century ago. The entire Hjor family met a sad end, and it took another 20 years for those responsible for this heinous act to be punished. The Hjor family consisted of the head of the household, Ael, his wife Eviane, Ael's sister-in-law, her husband, and 4 children. One day, on their way back from Samhain celebrations, all of them were hit by a speeding carriage. Their bodies were later found in a roadside ditch. What initially looked like an unfortunate accident turned out to be a plot hatched by the entire village to say that the then governor of Borough, Roquar, was not fond of Ael Hjor, and all is an understatement. However, we do not know the reason for his enmity. Was it because of Eviane, whom the governor allegedly desired, or maybe because of the rumor of bad meat distribution which Ael discovered and then blackmailed Roquar that he would expose him? Sadly, that's something we will never know. What we do know, however, is that after the tragic accident, Roquar used blood magic to force all the residents of Borough to take an oath of silence. The blood pact was sealed by a hefty amount of gold, which the governor distributed among the villagers. And so the villagers kept silent. Is that really magic? Only Lieutenant Aefric from the Arcane Cold Case Division was able to end that conspiracy. In the presence of a druid, he promised the witnesses that he would remove the blood curse, so they would be able to clear their conscience by revealing the truth. With their help, Lieutenant Aefric arrested Roquar and the carriage driver, who was later revealed to be Roquar's son-in-law, Lorcan. They were both sent to trial, and justice was served. Roquar and Lorcan were hanged on the gallows, and the death of the innocent Hjor family was avenged. Subscribe to the Avalon Crimes with your favorite merchant. I feel more perceptive. Yes, power. Power, it flows to me. It congeals around me like blood sealing a wound. It is natural that I should acquire more and more power. In any event, let us go forward. I need a key to get into the inner crypt. Wonder where that key could be found. Potions. Excellent. Hopefully we won't be needing to use them anytime soon. Again, is it considered grave robbing? Oh, whoa. That I did not notice. Now that's not very effective, is it? I don't think I have any more effective... No, resistant. Oh, this isn't quite what I planned. Immune. Not quite the way I was expecting things to work out. Alright. Perhaps if I just stay away from this thing. It's going to take forever. Perhaps if I use a weapon? It's a little bit more effective. Crude. To to be sure. But far more effective than my magics at the moment. Although I do hate having to use these cruder implements. Oh. Let's hope there are no more of those bothersome creatures masquerading as statues. Well, you've got a little more spring in your step than I would expect for a bone minion. If only I could have minions of my own with such alacrity. All right. Still, one more remains. There. Be gone. If you won't serve me, then you won't serve anyone. Now this foul thing. Ooh, hot goo. Sounds delicious. Anything in here? Burned skin? Perhaps it's a reagent. Something I can apply. To alchemical purposes. Ah, my brethren. You there.
Careful there. Try not to step in the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
Yes? Well, I need you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing here.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. In all that matters, that is.
Well, you're not trying to raise an undead army.
Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore.
Commendable.
The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living undead. Yet no matter what I do, it just won't work.
Well, brother, that's because you may not know the process, and you don't understand its nature.
Nonsense. The process, as you aptly call it, holds no secrets from me. I have studied its every stage, every aspect, all while keeping meticulous records. It's almost insulting how straightforward it is, how little variety there is at its very core. Death truly does make all of us equal. And yet, capturing the connection between the flesh and the spirit continues to elude me. No matter how I approach it, I've even tried to force it, but to no avail.
Well, perhaps it's something unique to every living being.
That's just sentimental drivel. There's nothing uniquely significant about any of us. Take it from someone who's seen it all.
Well, what you're missing is just practical, it might just be practical experience.
That's absurd. Nobody on Avalon is more experienced than I am. Nobody.
Well, I can't let you continue. And I'm going to have to pick up where you left off.
Very well. Do you know what I like most about the dead? They don't tire, and they don't feel pain. But you will.
This thing is rather effective. A lot more sturdy than I anticipated. And you... well, you've got to go. Excellent. Now, give me all of your belongings, fool. Ah, is this a better burning ember? Well, let's see. First of all, my summons. We need summons. We need to call upon servants from the Underdark, from the underworld. Skull Staff, mana shield 10%, on hit restore 10% of damage dealt as mana. Interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything special about that burning ember. All the same. Alright. But now that we have a staff, well, let us summon our own minions. Ah, excellent. Although they do take quite a bit of my mana reserves. Let's remedy that problem. Ah, more mana. Yes, thank you. And mana regen. Thank you. Excellent. Soulstone. I don't think I need to wear that. Not at the moment. Can I craft anything? No. I don't believe there's anything else here that would avail me of any use. Excellent. Ah, oh, those other undead that I slew. Well, perhaps we should see what's up here. If I could ever jump. I'm a necromancer, not an athlete. I get others to do my bidding for me. Ah, speaking of which, perhaps it would be better to use a different form of magic. Let's see what dark secrets these passages hold. Anything of value? Ah! Another tag. A little more money from our quartermaster friend. He may be doubly pleased with me when I inform him that his necromancer problem has been taken care of. I've replaced the local necromancer. Excellent. Excuse me, fellas. I'd like to get in here and obtain these items. I wonder what the caretaker will have to say about my escapades.
Yes, I felt that. He must have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too.
Precisely. So I guess this is goodbye.
It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask.
Yes?
As you can see, There's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special crypt I prepared?
Absolutely.
If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key. Well, goodbye then. And thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated.
Certainly.
Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a
I shall
little
stop
while.
by when I get the chance. Key to the inner crypt, eh? And a new spell. Well, let's see what that entails. Yes. Exploding corpses. Most excellent. Ah, what is this? More crafting. We'll read these things another time. I would like to fulfill my new friend's wishes. Let's see if there's anything of value in this place. Not who that is. Not sure who that is. Ooh. Excellent. Anything else of interest? Ah, I see. These are the crypts that he must have referred to for refraining from helping yourself. Excellent. Ah, what's here? Well, I'll just help myself. I suppose I have to go get the corpse and drag it back here. Ah, yes. Most excellent. Huh. Well, excuse me, Skelly boy. I'm flattered that you're such a loyal servant. And so willing to stick close to my side, but you also need to move. All right. Well, let's pick up this corpse. Oh, where did it go? Maybe I don't have to. Anyway, my job is done here. Immune, of course. Naturally. Back to the lowly weapons. Just, kindly crumble. Be most gracious of you. Excellent. Well, I believe it's time to exit this lovely crypt and be on my way. And with that, we shall embark upon another adventure on the morrow. Thank you all for your attention.